All right, next problem, we have a word problem here that's going to involve systems of equations. So let's read through it first, and then let's set up our system. So we are inheriting $28,000 from a very wealthy grandparent with the stipulation that for the first year, the money must be invested in 2 stocks, paying 4% and 10% respectively. How much should be invested at each rate if the total interest earned for the year is $1,600? Okay, so I am going to take $28,000 and I'm going to put it into 2 accounts, meaning I am going to go account 1, some certain amount, and then account 2, some certain amount. Okay, and if I add those together, that's the entire $28,000. Okay, so let's say account 1 earns 4% and account 2 earns 10%. Well, off of that yield, I got $1,600 in interest. And it's only for 1 year, so just 1 year here. Okay, well, what if I make this x and this y? Then I have a system of equations that I can set up. So I have account 1 is x plus y is 28,000. So some amount plus some amount is 28,000. 4% from that account, so 4% of x, 0.04x, and then 10% from this account, 0.10 times the amount y equals that 1,600. Now you have a system of equations. So you can do substitution or elimination here. I like elimination, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to eliminate the y's. So we're going to multiply this by negative 0.10. Okay, so that's going to make this, let's see, negative 0.10x, negative 0.10y. That way these can eliminate. And let's see, 28,000 times negative 0.10 is negative 2,800. Okay, now if I combine these two equations here, my y's are going to eliminate, 10y minus 10y. Okay, then I have 0.04 minus 0.10, and that gives me a negative 0.06 x, and then 1,600 minus 2,800 gives me negative 1,200. And then I want to solve for x. I'm just going to divide by 0.06. So let's see, negative 1,200 divided by 0.06 gives us negative 20. Oh, I forgot to divide by negative. It's positive 20,000. Positive 20,000 there. So I get x equals 20,000. So I invested $20,000 into the account that earned 4% stock. So that's not really a good investment. Which means the remaining amount I put in account 2. Well, it needed to equal $28,000, so I put $8,000 in the 10% stock. So I probably, if I were smarter, should have switched these, but you don't know what's going to happen with the stock market. So that's just what happened that year. And those are your two amounts, $20,000 and $8,000.